Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about this guy named Will Rogers, who was William Penn Adair Rodgers, which was born on November 4th, 1879 to August 15th, 1935, was an American stage and motion picture actor, vaudeville performer, I don't know how to say that, cowboy, humorist, newspaper columnist, and a social commentator from a social commentator from Oklahoma. He was a Cherokee citizen born in the Cherokee Nation, Indian Territory. So yeah, that's just a little know about him. Let's actually get into it. This is on Wikipedia if you want to follow along. Known as Oklahoma's favorite son, Rogers was born to a Cherokee family in Indian Territory, now part of Oklahoma, as an entertainer and humorist. He traveled around the world 3 times. Around the world. Like, not to like Orlando, Florida and back 3 times. Not like that, no, around the world 3 times. That's pretty surprising, because I think the max anybody's ever traveled. Well, I don't know what he traveled on, but he sounds like, well, 35. They might have had cars, I don't know when they made cars, but he might have flown by plane. Well, he probably flew by plane. That's the thing. Oh yeah, he flew a plane, because I just came across a little thing of how he died. He would have lived longer, let me just tell you that, just a little sneak peek. Okay, known as Oklahoma's favorite son, Rogers was born to a Cherokee family in an Indian Territory, now part of Oklahoma. And I want to see where that Indian Territory is, but after this. As an entertainer and humorist, he traveled, in 71 films, 50 silent films, and 21 talkies. And if any of my young audiences, so silent films are like literally silent films. They didn't have any microphones back then. But then the talkies are an old-fashioned way of saying films with talking, like Stranger Things or okay, so basically talkies are, let's have a read a little bit. So talkies are basically like A Wrinkle in Time and stuff, the more modern day movies, because the 50 silent films were like way back, and then I think it's 21 talkies, and I think I've seen them in like one of his talkies, which is just, I really want to say modern day films, but talkies is shorter, it's less time consuming. But who cares? And wrote more than 4,000 nationally syndicated newspaper columns. Remember, he's a newspaper columnist, and 4,000 is pretty long in a 55-year lifespan. Note that real quick. Like if you're in a classroom or if you're studying for a test about Will Rogers for some reason in Oklahoma. I doubt anybody from Oklahoma watches me. I don't know. Probably you people all know. Yeah. But yeah, 4,000 in a 55-year lifespan, that's pretty long. So, yep. And by the mid-1930s, Rogers was hugely popular in the United States. Its leading political wit and highest paid of Hollywood film stars at the time. I decided that at the time. But the highest paid of Hollywood film stars. So that means he was a very good humorist, and I could tell because of all the things he did. he was a performer, cowboy hero, so he probably made a ton of cowboy films. That's what I'm getting from this. That's all I am, pretty much. And, yep. He died in 1935. Yeah. In 1935. So he died in 1935 with Aviator. Let's just stop right there. Aviator, if you know what that means, then okay, cool. That's actually pretty nice that you know what aviator means. Aviation means that you're above the ground. Like if you go on an airplane, you're on an aviation flight above the ground. So like if you jump, you're in aviation for like what, 1 second? More like 0.5 seconds for an aviation, for about 1 to 0.5 seconds. Okay, so yep. Okay, so he died in 1935 with Aviator Wiley Post, when the small airplane crashed in northern Alaska. Remember earlier, flashback, I said that since he traveled around the world 3 times, I skipped across that where I was reading when the small airplane crashed in northern Alaska. So yeah, he flew around the world 3 times. Northern Alaska, that's pretty cold, so. And plus, it was pretty high off the ground, so I can tell somebody who was 55 to die in an airplane crash. Yeah, you have to, like, above a certain age, you are more high risk of dying at, like, a crash or something. I don't know, I know nothing. So, Rodgers' Vaudeville rope act led to success in the Ziegfeld Follies, which led into the first of his many movie contrasts. His 1920s syndicated newspaper column and his radio appearances increased his visibility and popularity. Rodgers crusaded for aviation expansion and provided Americans with first-hand accounts of his world travels. His earthy anecdotes, which are basically school stuff. So, wait, let me just read that again. Okay, his earthly anecdotes. And also, there are scholar anecdotes and stuff, which basically means school stories. So his earthly stories, meaning that. So his earthly anecdotes and his folksy style allowed him to poke fun at gangsters, prohibition, politicians, and government programs, and a host of other controversial topics, which basically means universal or something, in a way that found general acclaim from a national audience with no one offended. Okay. His aphorisms, couched in humorous terms, were widely quoted. I am not a member of an organized political party. I am a Democrat. So basically, he was widely known and he was a Democrat, which is okay. Okay, nothing that big. This one here over here. It's nothing that big if you're a Democrat. It just means that you're opposite of me. I'm a Republican, okay? Okay. So, Rodgers even proclaimed an epigram of provided an Rodgers even provided an epigram on his most famous epigram. When I die, my epitaph, or what do you call those signs on gravestones, is going to read, I joked about every prominent man of my time, but I never met a man I didn't like. You know what I just realized? So on the Wikipedia page, this will be edited once it gets out here. Because didn't is actually misspelled. It's D-I-D-E-N-T. Didn't. Yeah, I'm just going to change that real quick. I was going to probably have to make it a count though, but I'm not. Like, I'm so proud of that. I can hardly wait to die so I can be carved. Wow. He can hardly wait to die. That is sad. What have I just experienced? He could hardly wait to die. Why couldn't he just at least lived another way? No, he couldn't. Oh, he died at Point Barrow, Alaska Territory. So yeah. So basically that was about Will Rogers. And sorry it took so long. I just had to make some things known because some of you don't know what most stuff is. And I am actually one of the smarter kids in my group of friends. So yeah. So hope you enjoyed this little thing about Will Rogers. And I thought I would have, oh yeah, I already got to that. So hope you liked this little sentiment of history of Will Rogers. And if you want another one of these, comment down below. And I might actually make one on Cole Younger and some other people who I knew, who I know historically. Not like literally, I would be dead if I knew them. Yeah. Some of them are a couple hundred years old because Will Rogers, it's his 140th birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. So, yep. So, if you want any more of these videos where I read a Wikipedia page or anything, then just comment down below. And the person, if you want to, like, have me read, like, Donald Trump or something, then just, like, put the Wikipedia link and then the person so that I can type the link in to this laptop and then start recording. So, yeah. And then again, high five to Will Rogers. High five to you, buddy. You are a great Democrat. You probably shouldn't be saying that right now because I'm a Republican. But anyway, who cares? So, yep. So if you want to do that, if you like these, and leave a thumbs up if you don't. Well, I don't care if you dislike. I mean, you can have a little bit of hate every once in a while. I won't mind if I get a dislike or two. I won't. But if I get more than 5 dislikes, I'm about to literally flip out. So if you want to see me that, then just dislike my video. Don't dislike. Don't dislike. I'll do anything you want. So yep. And the Golden Dragon, no chronic daydreams. Am I getting that right? Yeah, I am. I'm getting that right. Okay. And chronic daydreams signing off.